on the low block. He'll come off a Giannis screen and get it near midcourt with 5 seconds. Lillard, step back, blocked by Dinwiddie, loose ball. Game over. Huge win for the Lakers without James and an injured Davis. They win 123-122. The officials are going to go to the monitor here to see if there should be time on the clock. So the clock is at a second, and it went out of bounds. It hit 0, but it looked like there was still time on the clock.
I think the timing of winning went out of bounds. This was just a terrific defensive play by Spencer Dinwiddie. They X off of the inbounder. Great contest. It doesn't look like it goes out of bounds until right there.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Back to you, Dave.
Lakers win it 123-122. Some of the Bucks thought there should have been a kicked ball during that scrum at the end when the ball went out of bounds after the block by Dinwiddie before time expired. Let's take one more look here after the block by Dinwiddie in the scramble here. Did Dinwiddie kick it, or was that just incidental contact with the basketball? The Bucks thought there should have been a kick. There wasn't. Time expired. Game's over. And the Lakers on D'Angelo Russell's jumper win it 123-122. For Stephanie White, Cassidy Hubbard, our whole crew, I'm Dave Pash. Thanks for watching SportsCenter. Stan Barrett, Linda Cohn, take it away.
And welcome to SportsCenter from Los Angeles. Wow, indeed. Along with Stan Barrett, I am Linda Cohn. Yeah, it was a busy night in the NBA and on campus. Plus, the rich get richer as the NHL trade deadline ends with a bang. But first, the Lakers facing the Bucks without LeBron James.
Yeah, it was another chance to rest that left ankle that's bothered him off and on this season. The Bucks had found their rhythm under Doc Rivers, winning 6 in a row until they got spanked by 35 by the Warriors last time out in San Francisco. They hope to bounce back in the second game of their 4-game California road trip, but D'Angelo Russell said no, sir. Russell with a 3 to make it a 2-point game late. And then the layup plus the foul. He scored the last 8 points for L.A. Here's that final game winner. Finds space, puts the Lakers up 123-122. 44 points for him, second most in his career. And then Spencer Dinwiddie with a block to seal it. The Lakers take it 123-122. Again, Russell, 44 points, tied for second most in a game in his career. His first 40-point game since the 2019-2020 season. Lakers now improved to 5-4 without LeBron James. Clutch win for them against Milwaukee on their home floor.
Anthony Edwards and the T-Wolves facing Darius Garland and the Cavaliers. Minnesota first in the West, Cleveland third in the East. What a matchup. Anthony Edwards looking to step it up. No Donovan Mitchell for the Cavs. Wolves head coach Chris Finch out with an illness, so Micah Norrie stepping in. Naz Reid driving, spinning, flipping, and in. Reid a career high 34 points off the bench. Wolves lead by 1. Under 40 seconds to play, same score. It's Edwards. He'll put up the jumper, but he misses it. Rudy Gobert fights for the offensive rebound, but he's called for the loose ball foul. And that's his 6th, so he's done for the game. Gobert would also get called for a technical for flashing the money sign at the refs. Cavs would make the free throw, by the way, and we're tied. Under 10 seconds to play, shot clock winding down. Darius Garland. Blocked. Couldn't get that 3 over Reid. Shot clock winds down, and the Wolves with a chance to win it now. Reid is fired up. Edwards. He'll put up the fadeaway to win it, but he misses it. Edwards, 0 points, over 6 from the field. In that fourth quarter, we head to overtime. Tied at 97. Under 3 minutes to go in OT. Cavs up by 3 now. Darius Garland. Looking for space, and he'll get the floater to go. He had 34 points and 8 assists, and the Cavs had a 5-point lead. Now they're up 4. Next Cavs possession, Jarrett Allen. He'll get that hook shot to fall. He had 33 points and 18 rebounds. Cavs up 6. Under a minute to play. T-Wolves down 7. Edwards. Oh, that was that kind of night for Edwards. Nothing would go in. He had 19 points, 7 of 27 from the field. Cavs win it. They're an NBA best, 23-8 since January 1st.
All right, so an opportunity for the Thunder. They entered Friday a half game back for the top spot in the West. OKC starting a 4-game homestand with the Heat up first. Miami coming off a loss in Dallas on Thursday. Second quarter, Heat up 4. Patty Mills making his Heat debut. 3 for 4 from 3. Had 13 points in 16 minutes off the bench. Heat up 7. Under 3 to play in the half. Javi Jaquez Jr. throwing it down. Mills and Jaquez combined for 28 off the bench in the first half. Almost outscored the entire Thunder starting 5 with 33 points. Jaquez 10 of 13, 25 for him off the bench. But then here comes Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Hit 13 of his 25 shots. Got fouled, got the roll there, 65 apiece after the free throw. Less than a minute later, Gilgeous-Alexander to Jalen Williams. Thunder claw all the way back from down by as many as 14. They outscored the Heat 30-16 in the third. Took a 4-point lead into the fourth. 7 minutes to play. Aaron Wiggins. Thunder up 3. 3 minutes to go. Jimmy Butler drive, Euro step around the defender. Got fouled, missed the free throw, so the Heat down 4. 20 points, 10 rebounds for Butler. 2 minutes to play. Winning time. Gilgeous-Alexander putting the Thunder up 6. Next possession. Gilgeous-Alexander for 3. Got it. 37. His 47th 30-point game of the season, tying a Thunder Sonics single-season record previously held by Kevin Durant.
47 games for you with at least 30 this season. That ties the Thunder record. How are you just so consistent, like the Tide, night in and night out?
My whole life is consistent. Everything I do, from what I eat to when I sleep, to my recovery, to my loved ones, everything's consistent. And it's a routine for me at this point.
Scored 37 and dropped some bars for his hype men. With the Thunder's win over the Heat combined with the Wolves loss, OKC back on top of the West by half a game. Thunder haven't been the top seed in the West since the 2012-2013 season, and according to ESPN Analytics, they have the best percentage chance to keep that top seed. One other NBA note, an MRI on Steph Curry's right ankle revealed no structural damage, so he isn't expected to miss much time for the Warriors. Curry injured the ankle late in Thursday's game against the Bulls. Golden State started Friday 9th in the West. Their next game Saturday at home against the Spurs. They are 0-3 without Curry this season.
Caitlin Clark and Iowa facing Penn State in the Big Ten quarterfinals. Remember, Iowa has won the last 2 Big Ten tournaments. Iowa fans lined up 8 hours before the game. To watch Caitlin Clark and the Hawkeyes. You'd think they were selling Taylor Swift merch. First quarter, Iowa up 11. Take a look. Clark passes half court, draws 2 Penn State defenders. Clark automatically looks to Kylie Feuerbach. Clark passes to Feuerbach, wide open for 3. Check it out. Iowa up 19-5. What a play. Second quarter, Iowa up 13. Look how Clark draws a defender toward her and away from Gabby Marshall. And then Clark will pass to Marshall, who drains the 3. Clark had 10 points, 5 assists in the first half, but 0 for 6 from three-point range. Early fourth, Clark 0 for 11 from three-point range. You heard me. The last and only time she made 0 threes in a game was January of 2022. But here she drains it from downtown, and that was more history. Why? Because Clark makes her 163rd three-pointer of the season, which passes Steph Curry and Darius McGee for most in a single season in D1 history, men or women. Clark continues to break records, and she's loving it. So are her teammates. Later in the fourth, Iowa up 23. Clark gets in the lane. Bucket and foul. She's feeling it. Iowa is 2. They're up 75-49 after the free throw. Now they're up 25. Clark. She was just looking for her rhythm. Hits the 3. Finished with 24 points, 10 boards, 7 assists. Hawkeyes win. It's on to the semis of the Big Ten tourney. So Caitlin Clark continues to light it up this season despite an off-shooting night on Friday. Clark sits at 992 points this season, seeking to become the first player in Division I history to have multiple 1,000-point seasons. She had 1,055 points last season.
Center. D'Angelo, what did it take to get this win in a back-and-forth game that was tight right to the finish?
Huge win. I thought everybody stepped up, to be honest. You know, as a group, we got a lot of talent, so any opportunity any guy gets, they're hungry for it, and tonight was a product of that.
44 points, second most points for you in your career. How does your offensive mindset change when you know you're not going to have LeBron James?
I mean, maybe just be a little more aggressive. You know, when he's out there, you got to find ways to complement it. You know, when he's not, you can kind of just be a little more free. A lot of guys are stepping up a little more, and that's what it is. An aggressive group of 5 guys out there attacking. That's hard to guard, and that's what you see tonight. Is 1 through 12, everybody came out and was aggressive.
How do you do this, stay aggressive like that when he's on the court and Anthony Davis is on the court as well?
For me, I feel like my strength is passing the ball. So whenever I can get it going, scoring, that's just the cherry on the top. But it always opens up the passing for me. As y'all can see, tried to pass tonight, pass. And then when I had the opportunity to be aggressive, I took advantage in that pocket.
You were in the 10 spot, now you move into the 9 spot, but still in play-in territory. What's the mindset that it's going to take to get into that top 6 and secure a spot in the playoff field?
It's going to be huge for us. I think, one game at a time. Getting healthy is the huge thing for us. The sooner the better we can get healthy. I think we'll start, coming into our own and start attacking the second half of the season with a little more momentum.
All right, fantastic performance tonight. It was fun to watch. Thanks for joining us, and best of luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Coming up on SportsCenter from Los Angeles, undefeated South Carolina seeks a 30th win of the year, while reigning champ LSU faced another set of Tigers at the women's SEC tournament. Oh, speaking of Tigers, we give you the latest on Tiger Woods and his status for next week's Players' Championship at TPC Sawgrass. The NHL trade deadline passed on Friday. Which big names got dealt? Which big names stayed as the contenders gear up for a postseason run? Stay tuned. SportsCenter from LA.